Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Tiger uppercut.
AEW, everybody. AEW has come and gone, and we are here to talk about it. You guys already know what time it is. Come on now. Everybody's favorite wrestling promotion to hate, AEW. But I love AEW, and we love AEW over here. So, as always, we here for a short time, not a long time. So let's not waste any time. We are out of here. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Yes. It's I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Y'all know how I start this off. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the bottom of your channel. Subscribe to the channel with the ticker rolling across the bottom of your screen. Listen, I've had too much coffee today, all right? So I'm messing up.
You stupid.
It's all right. We make mistakes. We keep them in. We're going to show the growth on this channel, baby. We're going to show the growth. Listen, so first things first, follow me. RJD, RJ699 on X. My mic is on. RJ699 on X, formerly of the Twitter. And follow What the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, as always. So I know what you're thinking. Bruv, why the hell do you have a hat on and you in the house?
You stupid.
Well, it's 15 degrees and I'm cold and I'm bald, in case you haven't figured that out. So I need a hat. I'm cold. All right. So don't judge me. All right. Don't judge me.
Nope.
We're going to keep the ball rolling. No announcements today. We don't have any announcements today. I'm working on getting this merch out, man. But I got a lot going on. We got studying, we got 9 to 5s, we got a bunch of stuff going on, but I'm working on getting this merch. I promise you I will dedicate the time to it. I promise you. The merch is coming. There will be more hats, there will be hoodies, there will be sweaters, there will be t-shirts. So if you want to show love and show support, obviously hit the Cash App. It is in the link. It is in the description. But if you don't want to show support like that and you want to get some merch, it is coming. I promise you the merch is coming, okay? The merch is coming. So, other than that, that's really it. First thing first, let's talk about, before we get into AEW Dynamite, let's talk about the young boys, the young brothers. Some of them not so young, some of them very young. The Slaters, the bouncy what's the bouncy dude's name? I just talked about him the other day. That's crazy that I forgot his name. Javon Evans.
Nope.
Sorry, Javon. My bad, brother. Javon Evans, the Cal Fletchers. The other day, I check out my shorts on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. But the other day, I talked about giving the young boys a chance. We love the OGs and we love the superstars that are in the top, right? That are on top, that are in the main event scene right now. But we got to start getting some of them young brothers up there. The Braun Breakers, the Bronson Reeds, the Javon Evans. Javon Evans is a dog, bro. And I mean that obviously in the best possible way. He's a dog. He's crazy athletic. He's got superstar potential. And it's like the start and stop nonsense. They're doing that at NXT. They need to stop doing that when it comes to the main roster when he eventually gets up there, because he's one of those people that's going to bring on young people. He's cool. He's hip. He's athletic. He has a cool moveset. Yeah, he has a good moveset. And he's only going to get better. He's young. Slaters, same thing. Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher has been good. He's been good for forever. And I remember when Hangman was in that position. Hangman, and I remember who said this? Might have been Cody Rhodes. Cody said, yeah, he doesn't even know how good he is yet. That was, 5-6 years ago? That was like when AEW first started, or right before AEW started, when they were all doing the New Japan thing. So I think we gotta start giving the young boys a shot, man. We gotta start putting them up there. We got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed now. They're not like kids, but as far as everybody else, they got a lot of 40-year-olds, a lot of mid-40-year-olds, and there's nothing wrong with that. You need a little bit of the old with a little bit of the new. But like I said on my short, I just want to see them mix it up. I want to see them mix it up. You can't just have the old guys gone forever. You got to bring some people up. Now, you don't got to bring them up like right away, but bring them up in a creative way. That's why you guys get paid the big bucks to write creative and dope stories. So I want to see the young boys get some burn. Kyle Fletcher being one of them. That's what makes me open the show with this. Kyle Fletcher is freaking great. Kyle Fletcher is great. MJF is great. And all the young people coming in, like there's such. I was watching NXT the other day. Yeah, I'm ranting right now. All right, please forgive me. Give me a minute. I'm ranting. All right, don't judge me. So I'm watching NXT the other day, and I'm watching all the ladies, just Soul Rukas, all of them, Kiana Jane, all of them. I know there's a lot of ladies that I don't know, there's a lot of ladies that I do know, but then like the new batch of women down there in NXT, they're killing it. And then I'm like watching the NXT with the Oba Femis and the Ricky Saints, absolute, all of those guys, and I'm like, I remember when NXT sucked, and it wasn't like after the blowed, you hear me? The blowed era. Nope. After the black and gold era, when they had the NXT 2.0 and Vince and Bruce Pritchard and all those guys went down there and absolutely destroyed NXT and what it was, the black and gold, and they turned it into this Nickelodeon cartoon garbage. And then now it's kind of different, and now they really, Shawn Michaels has got this thing running real good with all of these talented people, Oba Femis, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, even JC Jane has come a long way. I know a lot of people give her a lot of crap with the fatal influence coming off of Toxic Attraction, but at the end of the day, those people down there are killing it. They are killing it down there in Orlando. I was watching NXT the last couple of weeks, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I'm really excited for this pay-per-view. I'm like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I don't know a lot of them, but I know a lot of the people down there. Obviously the Ethan Pages, the Joe Hendrys, and all those guys. So now we're intertwining everybody. Joe Hendry's getting some burn on NXT right now. Shout out to Santana. He was on NXT a couple of months ago. And I'm watching NXT and the TNA partnership and all of this stuff going on. And I'm like, I'm liking how the system is working. NXT is no longer just like it's not what it once was and how crazy good it was, but it is holding its own. I'm not putting it above Black and Gold. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. But what I will say is they are holding their own, and they are making their own. They are making their own way. And I just want to shout out and Don DeMarco, all of the guys and girls down there knocking it out in the NXT. I was just watching NXT like, man, this has come a long way. They are really good. They got some crazy, talented people down there. When the old guard starts to move on in the next 2 to 5 years, they got some new up-and-comers that are going to keep us entertained and that are going to be in the main event scene, and they're going to tell great stories. And I'm all for it. As a fan of wrestling, I'm like, man, Future's in good hands. Future's in good hands. They need to stop shit with Javon. But what do they say on PPD podcast? The future looks bright. Shout out to PPD podcast. But all right, y'all came for the wrestling. So AEW, y'all, Dynamite. Dynamite. All right, so we had a lot of stuff going on Dynamite. Okay show to me. It was all right. We got some stuff. We are witnessing the slow decline of the Death Riders. That's awesome.
Give me a hell yeah.
So let's get into this. We had Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston going face to face. And at the end of the day, you're going to get in there with Eddie Kingston and get on that mic. Eddie Kingston is probably, there's people that come along to Eddie Kingston's, I will put MJF in that category, the Stone Cold, where it's like, what you see is what you get. Like, they ain't playing no guy. Samoa Joe, he's on that list too. It's like, what you see is what you get. Eddie Kingston, we love Eddie because he's real. Eddie, there's no difference from Eddie Kingston probably in a bar or at home chilling with his friends than Eddie Kingston in the ring. He's like the same person. So we love Eddie, and he basically, Samoa Joe talked his junk, and Eddie Kingston basically said, what happened to the old guy you are now standing for? What happened to the guy that was going up against Homicide, his mentor, and you are now the person that you hated, this version. I don't know who the hell this is, but you better bring that old Samoa Joe back, because if you don't, I will destroy you. We love Eddie, and Eddie is awesome. All right, shout out to Eddie Kingston. The Ops had themselves a fight tonight, and they promised that they were going to destroy the Dark Order in a trios match. Hold the hell up. The Dark Order? Where the hell have they been?
Stop it. Get some help.
Haven't heard from the Dark Order in forever. So we had Kazuchika Okada versus the Bastard Pac. This was very good. The end came where we're going to pick it up towards the end, where we had Okada recovering from a countered power driver attempt for his own tombstone. Gave everybody the middle finger, as always, because he doesn't do he's bad Okada now, so we don't get the we get the middle finger Rainmaker. He absorbed the top rope brainbuster, followed by a King Kong lariat. He was going for the brutalizer, but in going for the brutalizer, he got rolled up for the pin and did not let go. So Kazuchika Okada beats the Bastard, and yeah, Okada wins. So Okada finally gets some wins in this tournament. And let me say, stop show. I love the tournament. I love tournaments. I love the fact that this Continental Classic and this tournament every year comes around. I love it. It's dope. Obviously, it's a variation of the G1. Not mad at it. And I hope they use the tournament this year to elevate some different people. That's what I hope. I don't know what the story is just yet of the tournament, but I guess we'll see coming down the road. We'll see how it rolls out. So Mark Briscoe had words for Danny Garcia. Cool. They are going to fight at Winter is Coming. Don't foresee Danny Garcia winning that fight. Rick O'Shea challenged Dalton Castle. I forgot about Dalton Castle. Where's he been? Haven't seen him in forever. For the AEW National Championship. Cool. Conglomeration and Roderick Strong have a segment. Mark Briscoe began saying there's good vibes between him and the Orange One. But Roderick Strong came in and said on December 6th episode of Collision, Cassidy wished Strong well and attempted a high five. Strong did not reciprocate, enforcing that he is not a Conglomeration member and he is going to break Orange Cassidy's back. Okay, cool. stop watching Collision, but I'll check out the highlights and find out what's going on. Cool. Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight. They have themselves a good back and forth. Two awesome people. Kevin Knight, awesome. Kyle Fletcher, awesome. Kyle Fletcher gets the win here, though, with the Brain Buster. And that was that. So, Don Callis then comes out, and the Don Callis family has a segment. They talk junk about the Bucks. The Bucks come out. They get the best of them. Then Jungle Man and Jungle Man and Luchasaurus come out. They help them out. And then Mr. Best Bout Machine himself comes out to finish the job. And they basically, he's going up for a V-trigger, and Okada got the hell out of there. So we're going to continue with this Don Callis family versus Jurassic Express versus the Elite, basically. The Elite are back together. Everybody's happy. Everybody's good, guys. So I'm not mad at that. Let's see what continues to happen moving forward. Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale set their sights on the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships. Once again, I tell you guys all the time, I love the babes of the babes of, what the hell is their team called? I forgot what their team was called, but I'm sorry. Nope. But I love this team. The Babes of Wrath. There you go. Figured it out. Don't judge me. I love the Babes of Wrath. The Babes of Wrath. I want to see them win. Do I think they will? No. But I want to see them win. I think they're highly entertaining. I think Willow is great. I think Harley Cameron is great. I want to see them win and kick ass. So they're just a fun, good, babyface, fun team to watch. And they're very entertaining. And like I said, all the ladies in this division are great. So, Timeless. The Timeless Love Bombs and Tony Storm and Marina Shirakawa versus Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne. I actually thought this was a dope-ass match. On to Marco for the ladies. Y'all know already that I like Marina Shafir. I think she's fantastic. I think she's come a long way. And she's a legit badass who could beat your ass. And Megan Bayne is just big, strong, attractive woman looking like a whole Valkyrie from God of War out there. So, shout out to Megan Bayne. And the Timeless Love Bombs come in with the black. They do the dance routine. It's just entertaining stuff. So, they had themselves a little no-holds-barred match, I guess. And it was great. So, we had tables and chairs and candy canes. It was great. Go back and watch it. It was good stuff. We're going to pick it up at the back. We have Santa Claus coming out with a gift. So Marina snatches the gift away, and it revealed the middle finger because Claus removed his hat and beard, and it was Luther. And we all love Luther. Shout out to Luther. And he comes out, causes the distraction. Storm struck Shafir with the shoe. Watch out for the shoe. And because of that, she got rolled up into a pin, and that was all she wrote. So, this was not too much, not over the top. This was great. All of these ladies did their thing. Shout out to the Love Bombs. Shout out to Shafir and Megan Bayne. The only thing with Megan Bayne is, I don't know if they dropped the ball with Megan Bayne, but it's the whole too much too soon thing. Like, I don't even think I've heard Megan Bayne speak yet. I don't think, has she cut a promo yet? Like, obviously now they're doing a tag team thing, but with Megan Bayne, they should have moved her along slowly, and maybe she shouldn't have challenged for the title so fast, because it's like, when you have somebody new, they're strong, they're dominant, they're powerful, and then you give them a title right away, or you give them a title shot, and then they lose, it's like they got nowhere to go but down. And then they got to kind of build themselves back up. But if they're a bad guy, that kind of doesn't help. I think of Aleister Black. I think of Gunther in NXT. When Gunther came in, they didn't just have Gunther, he's the big bad, he's the final boss. Gunther had that look, especially when he was a little bit heavier back then. I mean, he still looks like the final boss, but when he was a Walter instead of Gunther, yeah. So you have him come in, and then he just starts from the bottom, starts chopping the shit out of everybody, Then all of a sudden, he comes at Pete Dunne, and he's, coming for you. But they didn't just throw him up there for him to lose. No, he went up there. Him and Pete Dunne had a fantastic match. He won, and then he went on this incredible run. Same thing with Aleister Black. Aleister Black came in. If I'm not mistaken, he beat a bunch of people. Then he got hurt. If I'm not mistaken, he either got hurt or he won the title, then got hurt. But they rolled him all the way through. He whooped everybody's ass. Velveteen Dream. He beat a couple people, and then he got the title. He didn't go to the title to lose, and he had meaningful fights along the way. It seems like they just do Megan Bayne to the top of the card, and now she's like, she could have been a big bad heel. Like, she's bigger, like 2 times the size of all the ladies. Like, they could have did something with that, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll see where they go from here. Dark Order cut a promo with Hangman, and Hangman, Dark Order basically said, don't cost this for us. Hangman said, that's fine, but as soon as this match is over, they are mine. Great. Mercedes Moné says she lost the stat, but she's going to beat Red Velvet ahead of Final Battle. And there we go. FTR and Stokely Hathaway cut a promo. Hathaway laid out the grievances with Colton Gunn and Juice Robinson of the Bang Bang Gang. And Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler said they are going to get dared them to put their hands on their belts again. Now, we will be getting Cope and Christian. It's coming. I don't know when, I don't know where, but it's coming. Otherwise, why put the titles on FTR? Makes no sense. The Ops, Katsuyori Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Hook. They face off against the Dark Order, and they win with a Power Hobbs spine buster. After the match, Hangman Adam Page attacked Hobbs and Shibata with the chain, while Hook went missing with Shibata and Page. Shibata holds the Page from behind. Hobbs hit a lariat, but Page ducked in time, and security swarmed, allowing the Ops to get the hell out of there. A buckshot lariat to security, but he was too late to give chase because everybody was in the way. Cool. We have confirmed Konosuke Takeshita confronted Kazuchika Okada during the Don Callis promo. Callis expressed his rage for the Elite. Okada said, listen, this is Takeshita's fault. Callis objected, stating that Takeshita was in training for the Continental Classic. Takeshita headed towards Okada, but Callis and Fletcher got between them. Fletcher basically got Callis to calm down, mentioned how far ahead the Don Callis family was in the Continental Classic. They're winning. They got a lot of points. It's great. But, man, when Konosuke Takeshita and Okada, I'm kind of messed up here. Because when these guys finally fight each other, like, my expectations are so high because I know how good they both are. And you know it's not going to happen just once. They're going to fight at least 2 or 3 times. So my expectations are like through the roof. So I got to kind of chill my expectations down, because when I get these matches like this, like the Danielson versus Kenny Omega at the Grand Slam, like MJF and CM Punk, I got so high expectations that they'll put on a great match, and I'll feel like I want more. But shout out to these brothers. They're going to absolutely kill each other when they get the chance. Claudio Castagnoli versus Jon Moxley. The only thing that was kind of weird about this match is the time calls. Why do we have the time calls here? For what? We didn't need time calls. We really didn't. But they kept saying 5 minutes remaining, 10 minutes remaining. Like, I don't know why. They rarely ever do that. And then they just kind of did it. Kind of made no sense, but okay, whatever. But let's pick it up towards the end. A leaping stung into the air aided Castagnoli as he charged Moxley into standing steel steps. Hit a lariat, powerbomb. Nearly gave the Swiss wrestler a pinfall. It was for a 2 count. Moxley hit the paradigm shift, gave him a momentary comeback. Claudio retaliated with a shoulder tackle, sent Moxley down for the count. But he ran into Moxley and basically hit him with like a running uppercut, and he got the pinfall. Now, this whole match was filled with drama. Claudio got the win. I think the right person won here. And now the Death Riders are looking at each other like, maybe Claudio should be the leader of the Death Riders, because Why are we following this guy and I just kicked his ass? So I don't know. So at the end of the day, this was a good match. Solid. I'm going to say this was a solid Dynamite to me. We got some story with the Death Riders. This is the beginning of the end. We got the ops on TV. We got more stuff. Takeshita and Okada going forward. We got Hangman still mad. We got the Elite coming together in this little segment. We had the women tag team stuff going on. That's moving forward. Ricochet and Mark Briscoe talking about their challenges, and Continental Classic is still going on. And we hyped up Eddie Kingston and Samoa Joe. So at the end of the day, solid Dynamite. I ain't mad at it. It was all good. But with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. So we are here. SmackDown tomorrow. I believe there's a pay-per-view tomorrow on SmackDown tonight. There's a pay-per-view tomorrow. So look out for all of that. As for me, I am out. Everybody be safe. And SmackDown review will be out tomorrow. I promise. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Down the Marco.